Forget the peaceful postcards. You are looking straight into the Pacific Ring of Fire. A place where the planet's fury never sleeps. And cities rise right above volcanoes, waiting to awaken. But behind that fury lies an 85 million year evolutionary mystery. A lonely oasis in the middle of the ocean. Free of land snakes. Where prehistoric creatures still silently glide through ancient forests. New Zealand is not just a country, it's a feeling. We're stripping away the tourist veneer to venture into the most extreme wonders. From breathtaking geothermal forces to sanctuaries that heal the soul. Fasten your seatbelts and bring a curious mind. The journey to the ultimate wild paradise begins. Rotorua, where your sense of smell is assaulted by the pungent stench of sulfur. The boundary between civilization and the planet's core is terrifyingly thin. The geology here is alive. Mud pools boil well past 100 degrees Celsius. This is an open wound of the Earth, torn open as tectonic plates collide. But the Maori are not afraid. They tamed it. They harness the geothermal energy for warmth and cooking through the unique culinary art of hangi venture deeper into the North Island. National Park, a fierce and windswept volcanic desert. This is Mount Doom from the masterpiece, The Lord of the Rings. No CG I needed. The fear here is absolute real right in the middle of this dead zone. Lies the Emerald Lakes. This surreal green color is forged from sulfur and toxic minerals. Beautiful, yet not a single creature can survive. In just 30 minutes, the weather can flip from scorching sun to a raging blizzard. Tongariro is a life-or-death dialogue between man and nature. Leaving the North Island's Black Rock Desert, we head east toward the Coromandel Peninsula. Before reaching the sea, you must journey through ancient kauri forests. Prehistoric witnesses where giant trunks have stood firm for over 10 centuries. Welcome to one of the strangest beaches on the planet, Hot Water Beach. From a distance, it looks like a makeshift construction site. But in reality, everyone is digging their own geothermal hot pool right at the edge of the ocean. Beneath this fine white sand lie two deeply hidden fault lines. Groundwater, superheated to 64 degrees Celsius by volcanic magma, is constantly pushed to the surface. You only need to dig 20 centimeters deep to have your own natural mineral bath. The experience here is a sensory paradox. While your back embraces the freezing South Pacific breeze, your feet soak in the scalding geothermal water. And occasionally, an incoming wave crashes in to create a perfect balance. Not far away lies the path to Cathedral Cove. This limestone cliffside has been eroded by wind and sea salt over millions of years. sculpting geological structures that resemble an open-air Gothic cathedral. The Cathedral Cove Archway, the filming location for the legendary Chronicles of Narnia. Standing beneath this colossal vault, listening to the ocean waves echoing through ancient cliffs, you will understand why the Maori consider this place the gateway between land and the eternal ocean. Leaving the Coromandel Peninsula, we head west across the North Island to face one of the most solitary and dangerous volcanoes, Mount Taranaki. A perfect twin of Japan's Mount Fuji, yet carrying the angry heart of the South Pacific wilderness. To reach the base of the mountain, you must pass through the Goblin Forest. Here, the absolute humidity blowing from the sea against the cliffs has nurtured a bizarre mossy ecosystem. It feels as if every footstep is treading on a giant biological carpet that has existed since the Ice Age. Beneath the mossy canopy lie mineral springs. The bright red of iron oxide contrasts sharply with the deep green of the ancient forest. Taranaki is not just a mountain. The Maori consider it a sleeping god, and these streams are his lifelines. Sudden transition. We are speeding along the desert road, the highway cutting through the Rangipo Desert. This is the only desert on the North Island, formed entirely from volcanic ash and pumice after catastrophic eruptions and tectonic collapses tens of thousands of years ago. This wasteland is so brutal that the New Zealand military uses it for extreme combat training. No fresh water, no shade from trees. The ground beneath your feet is still gently vibrating. Seismic signals recorded every single second from the core of the planet. But all brutality eventually finds its way to harmony. The Wangahui River, the first natural entity in the world to be legally recognized with the same legal personhood as a human being. The Maori have a saying, "I am the river, and the river is me." Healing yourself is learning to respect the natural flow of life. West coast of Auckland, PIHA, a place where the sand is not yellow. This is titanium iron sand, the ash of ancient volcanic eruptions. Lion Rock stands there like a lion guarding the cliffs. Beneath the surface, treacherous rip currents are lying in wait. But to surfers, this is a sanctuary. They call them warriors. To survive, you cannot fight the ocean. You must flow with it. Move down to the South Island, Kaikoura, where high mountains meet the deep sea. Beneath that calm surface lies a geological mystery. Just a few hundred meters from the shore, the continental shelf drops into a 2,000-meter deep trench. Tectonic upwelling pushes nutrients to the surface, making this a year-round home for sperm whales. In the 19th century, Kaikoura was a bloody whaling station. Today, it stands as a global model for conservation ecotourism. Humanity has finally learned to revere the ocean. Savoring a grilled crayfish by the roadside with sea salt in your hair and your eyes fixed on a majestic whale tail. That is Kaikoura. Heading north to the far north, we arrive at the Bay of Islands. This is not only an ecological paradise with pristine coral reefs, but also the cradle of history, where the foundation of modern New Zealand was shaped. Right here in this bay in 1840, the Treaty of Waitangi was signed between representatives of the British Crown and Maori chiefs. A deeply contested political document, yet one that gave birth to the multicultural nation of Aotearoa. In stark contrast to the subtropical gentleness of the Bay of Islands, Castle Point to the east is a hymn of wildness and solitude. Antarctic winds blast directly into the cliffs, churning up ferocious currents all year round. Standing resolutely atop the rocky reef is the Castle Point Lighthouse, built in 1913. It was one of the last lighthouses in New Zealand to be manned and operated manually well into the late 20th century. Climbing to the top of Castle Rock, you will witness a strange geological arrangement. On one side is a raging ocean with white-capped waves. On the other, a lagoon as calm as a mirror, extremity and peace, separated only by a narrow rocky ridge. Returning to the vast ocean, north of Auckland Bay lies the Poor Knights Islands, one of the top 10 dive sites in the world, chosen by the legend Jacques Cousteau himself. This place is the remnant of an ocean volcano chain that went extinct 4 million years ago. We are inside Ricorrico, the largest sea cave by volume on the planet. An entire giant warship could fit comfortably inside this cavern. The natural dome structure transforms this space into nature's most perfect acoustic concert hall. The real magic lies beneath the surface. Driven by the warm East Australian current, the Poor Nights has become a crossroads for subtropical and temperate marine life. Gliding through this giant kelp forest, you will see that nature has never been so generous. Heading back south, the Otago coast welcomes us with another geological mystery. The Aoraki boulders. They were not carved by human hands, nor were they eroded by the ocean waves. They are calcite concretions formed in seafloor sediments 60 million years ago, much like how an oyster creates a pearl. Over millions of years, the soft outer mud eroded, exposing these perfect stone structures that defy time. At nearby Taiaroa Head, you are standing at the only place in the world with a mainland nesting colony of royal albatrosses. These giants of the ocean skies can fly continuously for 5 years without touching land. Yet they always choose this wild frontier to breed. Aoraki/Mount Cook, the highest peak in New Zealand. The Maori revere this mountain as a sacred ancestor and never set foot on its summit. Crossing the 3 windswept suspension bridges of the Hooker Valley. Beneath your feet is a milky gray river tinted by rock flour crushed by glaciers. At the end of the journey lies the glacial lake. Blocks of 1,000-year-old ice break away, drifting freely like glass sculptures. The west coast of the South Island, a geographical paradox. Glaciers plunge to an altitude of just 300 meters above sea level, meeting the temperate rainforest. Taking a helicopter to reach the heart of the glacier. Walking here feels as if you have just landed on another planet, inside the eternal ice cave. This deep blue hue is born from centuries of extreme pressure, forcing out every single air bubble. But these giants are weeping. Due to climate change, glaciers are retreating at a staggering pace, a stark reminder of our Earth's fragility. To travel from the East Coast to the west coast of the South Island, you must cross Arthur's Pass, the highest and most treacherous pass route through the Southern Alps. This is a pinnacle of human engineering in earthquake-resistant viaduct construction. At the summit of the pass, you are bound to encounter the kea, the world's only alpine parrot. They are incredibly intelligent, curious, and destructive. The Maori call them the tricksters of the forest, always finding ways to test human patience. Leaving the paved road behind, we venture onto the Routeburn Track, one of the world's top 10 great walks. This 33-kilometer journey takes you across the boundaries of two national parks, Fiordland and Mount Aspiring. The climax of the journey is Harris Saddle. You are standing far above the clouds. At this altitude, trees give way to golden tussock grasslands and alpine glacial lakes, breathtakingly still. Stepping down into the valley on the other side of the pass, the roar of Routeburn Falls will guide your way. Spending the night in a wooden hut, nestled halfway up the ancient mountains, with no phone service and no internet. That is when you completely disconnect from the modern world to reconnect with yourself. Let's return to the frozen kingdom of the South Island. If the Hooker Valley possesses a pristine beauty, the Tasman Valley is a scene of fierce tectonic creation. This is the realm of the Tasman Glacier, a massive river of rock and ice moving with an unstoppable mechanical force. Sitting on an inflatable boat, navigating into the heart of the polar lake, the icebergs here are not white. They are a deep blue. The color of ice, compressed so tightly that not a single air molecule has survived inside for the past 10,000 years. Every second here is a transformation. An iceberg flips over. A cliff collapses. The Tasman Glacier is melting at a rate unprecedented in human history, leaving behind deep lakes and a powerful warning from nature. Moving to the nearby Wanaka region to conquer the Rob Roy Glacier. The experience here is an extreme visual contrast. You just step out of a wet rainforest, and looking up, you see a massive hanging glacier suspended right over your head at an altitude of 2,000 meters. As summer arrives, the Rob Roy Glacier sheds its outer blanket of snow, revealing magnificent waterfalls of melting ice. The rushing sound of water, blended with the rumble of rolling stones from the mountain peak, creates a primitive symphony that leaves anyone standing below breathless with awe. Standing at the boundary of rock and ice, you will realize that humans are merely passing guests in Earth's grand geological journal. The only thing we can do is to admire, revere, and preserve. Returning to stillness, Lake Tekapo. This magical milky blue water is caused by glacial flowers suspended in the lake, reflecting the sunlight. As night falls, the sanctuary becomes an international dark sky reserve. Free from light pollution, you will find yourself small, yet your soul expands to infinity. At Lake Wanaka, the lonely tree stands firm through every storm. A symbol of resilient, peaceful vitality. Wanaka is never loud. It is a place where people come to learn to listen to their own inner voice. Fiordland National Park, Milford Sound, the eighth wonder of the world. A fjord carved deep by prehistoric glaciers. Rain is Milford's true artist. Over 180 days of downpour ignite thousands of transient waterfalls. A raw primordial symphony. Nearing the crashing waterfall, the intense pressure of wind and water washes away all worries. Milford Sound leaves us feeling small, yet filled with profound reverence. Beneath the fjord's surface, the laws of nature are rewritten. Deep-sea black corals thrive right here in these shallow waters. The final stop before reaching the icy edge of Antarctica is the Catlins, the most remote region in the southeastern corner of the South Island. Here, ocean winds blow so fiercely that they warp the very shape of the ancient forests. Venture deep into the heart of the Catlins forest to seek out Purakaunui Falls. This three-tiered waterfall is a symbol of nature's perfect arrangement. The gentle babbling of the water here carries the purest healing ASMR frequency. At Curio Bay, you are walking on a 180 million year old biological cemetery. This is a fossilized forest from the Jurassic period. The tree stumps you are stepping on once sheltered prehistoric dinosaurs, now eternally petrified by volcanic action and time. Curio Bay is also home to the hoiho, the world's rarest yellow-eyed penguin. The Maori consider this bird a sacred creature, carrying the souls of the children of the sea. Watching them walk solitarily across the ancient rocky shelf under the sunset is an experience that touches every sense. We conclude our healing journey at Nugget Point. Standing at the edge of the cliff, watching the giant golden rock nuggets eroded by the ocean under the world's first sunrise. All the worries of modern life suddenly become weightless before the eternity of heaven and earth. If Milford Sound is a magnificent epic symphony, then Doubtful Sound, its giant sibling, is an absolute meditation. This place is so lonely and isolated that people call it the sound of silence. Doubtful Sound, where the flow of civilization is completely interrupted. The space at the heart of this fjord maintains a state of pristine silence, where the only sound that exists is the echo of nature, the sound of water droplets dripping from high cliff ledges or the wind moving through ancient mountain crevices. The terrain here is an extreme survival challenge. On granite cliffs with no soil, a thick vegetation layer intertwines its roots to hold on. Tree avalanches occur frequently under the pressure of heavy rainfalls, continuously restructuring the surface of the entire fjord ecosystem. Leaving the silent fjord, the geological flow leads to Kawarau Gorge. The historic suspension bridge, built in 1888, stands firmly between two steep cliffs. This place is not only an ancient transportation structure, but also leaves its mark as the birthplace of modern adventure tourism on the world map. With a designed height of 43 meters above the fast-flowing river, this gorge possesses an ideal gravitational acceleration field. The freefall velocity here can reach 90 kilometers per hour in just 3 short seconds before the elastic force of the retention cord system pulls the object back into the void. The fierce terrain of the gorge, the freezing water carrying tectonic energy, and the windswept cliffs create a signature spatial structure of New Zealand. A land that always uses the extremes of nature to reset the boundary between humans and the wilderness. We conclude our journey at Hobbiton, a place where the boundary between fairy tale and reality vanishes completely. The pure joy of human imagination. New Zealand does not pamper you with cliché luxury. It challenges you with adrenaline, tells its stories through epics, and heals you with pristine silence. Come. Take a deep breath and believe in something greater.